we shine so bright. Lord, be the lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. Final Fantasy realms, magic in our hands, battling the monsters, together we stand. Every pulse of the fight, like a rock and roll band. Grinding levels up, it's all part of the plan. From pixels to glory, our story unfolds. Chasing down legends with hearts made of gold. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. Lord, be the lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. We rise from the ashes, champions we claim. In this realm of pixels, we're redefining the game. With every duel we conquer, the sound of our name echoes like thunder, we're rising to fame. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. Lord, be the lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. I got my headset on, I'm locked in the game. With every match I fight, seeking fortune and fame. Sniping at the enemies, I'm never feeling tame. In this virtual world, I carve out my name. Crown on my head, achievements in my sight. Every victory earned under the neon light. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. Lord, be the lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. Final Fantasy realms, magic in our hands, battling the monsters, together we stand. Every pulse of the fight, like a rock and roll band. Grinding levels up, it's all part of the plan. From pixels to glory, our story unfolds. Chasing down legends with hearts made of gold. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. Lord, be the lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. We rise from the ashes, champions we claim. In this realm of pixels, we're redefining the game. With every duel we conquer, the sound of our name echoes like thunder, we're rising to fame.
There we go. Oh. Live again for a talkative Tuesday. And we'll see how talkative people actually are. I am tired as all fuck. Hello there, Joe. Mr. Sus, huh? Well, since you're the one that I've been calling sus, that gives a weird connotation. Hello, Mayo. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Ann. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys doing this evening? Oh, I forgot to take my my painkiller. I should probably go do that. That was an intentional jaw pop, not because I'm angry. Just want to let y'all know. Oh. You wait. Yep. Didn't think that one through, did you? Hello, hello, hello. And that one's a little a little better, a little better. I'm headachy but upright. Oh, I bashed my ankle at work. I feel warm, but otherwise I'm alright. I've already had my temperature taken. I'm not running a fever. I just feel warm. So hopefully it's not the start of getting sick. 'Cause that's the last thing I really want to have happen right now. Hello, John. Yeah, that's typical. It could have been worse. What's going on, Kyle? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sorry, I gotta do that more appropriately. What's up? I just wasn't gonna have my tongue slapping my cheeks. Kitty cameo. Chicken soup and OJ. Well, I have vanilla Coca-Cola. And I had beer brats. No soup, no OJ. Bye-bye, kitty. Kitty, go bye-bye. What's going on, Albert? It's way better than the 6-7 shit. That stupid ass meme. Yes, you guys saw Shiori. She just got out of the litter box. That's why she ran upstairs. She'll venture back down in a little while. And you didn't invite us. 3 minutes in, I get a kitty cameo. Too soon? What, the 6-7? Yeah, that's all over the Discord right now. So I'm glad I'm not in that one. Might fucking make myself vanish again if that keeps going on. Oh man, I just hurt. I think it's more so because, so we were like in negative 16, 20 degrees yesterday, and we hit almost 40 today. That is a change of almost 60 fucking degrees. Like, it wrecks your body so fast. Yeah, and in our Discord, Dice and Brooklyn are doing the 6-7 stuff. We'll never understand that one. I mean, 6-7 is almost as bad as planking. What's going on, Tay? I don't know what 6-7 actually stands for. I mean, it's no different than 69 or the what's up, or what was it, shizzle my dizzle dog or something like that fucking crap. Like, we've all had our weird statements and quotes. Yeah, kind of warmish today and it felt so weird. Yes, we saw grass. Like, that severe swing in temperature just freaking wrecks the body. 6-7 means so. All I know is 25. It's fucking 24, yeah. Fucking SpongeBob. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're all a bunch of fucking goons. It's a meme to get kids' parents to question what the fuck their kids are saying, then kids laugh, basically. Not some perverted, but I know what 69 is. So do I. I know what that is intimately. It's from a song, yeah, it's from a song. Guilty as charged. So what's on your guys' minds today? It's been a weird day. 69, 88. Hut hike. Who cares? Exactly. Fucking numbers. 369, damn girl fine. And you have the 619, which is a wrestling move by Rey Mysterio. It's also an area code, I think. Not much. Meanwhile, 1 still remains the loneliest number, yes. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 2 can be as bad as 1, but the loneliest number is the number 1. I was going to start going kitty, kitty, kitty for Shiori, but I really remembered she's deaf. Would have been a great moment. Definitely a fucking blonde moment there. Oh, yeah. Weird day. Been a very, very weird day. I made a smart-ass comment yesterday to the shop foreman, and he, like, stopped me right as I got to work today and goes, "Were you being a smart-ass to me yesterday?" I'm like, yeah, I was. And he's like, "I couldn't even hear what you said. What the hell did you say to me?" I'm like, "Well, I'm going to take these boards home and I'm going to, be what you're not. I'm going to be handy at something." And I walked out the door on him yesterday, and after saying basically that, and it pissed him off. He was asking people all day long if I was being an ass to him. The answer's yes, I was being a dick. But he didn't understand that. He didn't understand that I was basically saying he's worthless. Do fish get headaches when they inhale water? When they inhale water? Probably not. What? Everyone knows I'm an asshole. Don't mind me, it's just like that, bro. No, I don't give a shit. Fuck it. I don't really like the guy very much. His position in that place is very redundant. He's basically just like a messenger boy. You asked what was on my mind. I mean, if you have to ask what the answer is, likely yes. Yes, if you have to ask, and the answer is likely yes. Although in my house, if you have to ask, the answer is usually no. I'd be more curious if fish get headaches when they're constipated. Because they have tiny little bodies, and they have stringy poop. So if they get constipated, like, do they, like, give themselves migraines by trying to push so damn hard? That'd be a good question. It's a very good, weird, and exotic question, but... Is the cat coming out of the box or in the box? Is it Schrodinger's cat? Evening Wolf had to go back to dentist because my gums healed into my temporary tooth and was causing discomfort. They fixed it. Yay! I hope I don't have to go to dentist anytime soon. Last time I was there is because I actually had to have a tooth extracted right down here, which most of you guys probably don't even see because of the way I talk. Because the gum ended up coming in underneath the tooth and cracked the back of it and kept forcing its way in and shattered the entire cap of the tooth. And they're like, "Oh, we're going to do a root canal on you." No, I just wanted to pull it. I said, I don't want a fucking root canal. Just pull the damn thing out. I would think the pain would be in the backside if that were the case. Opens mouth several times to answer. No answer comes to mind. Closes mouth. Mm-hmm. It's one of those. So, like, when you guys are, when we're constipated, we fucking push and push and push, and you cause yourself to get red in the face, and you're like, Do fish have the same problem? Do fish have the same problem? It's a question like that keeps me up at night, I promise. I promise. It's none of the other fucking bits of bullshit I gotta deal with lately. Not deal with, so to speak, but yeah, deal with. That's the term. You don't know, but now you're gonna think about it. You will be thinking about it later. But if ever I find out, I'll let you know. Sweet. So, since we're talking about constipated fish, for fuck knows actually why that came into mind, I was taking care of a loach. If you guys don't know what a loach is, it is a type of fish. They like to bury themselves under sand and gravel and whatever else. And I was taking care of this loach, and he kept floating up to the top of the tank just constantly. Well, loaches do breathe air. They actually go up to the surface, and they gulp in air and go back down. This loach was actually having air get stuck in his system, so I actually had to bring him up to the surface and hold him in my hand, and he literally had to fart to get the air out of his system so we could dive back down to the bottom of the tank. I literally had a farting fish in my hand. And sometimes I had to actually take my thumb and help him get the gas out so he could dive back down to the bottom of the tank. And loaches can survive out of water for quite a while. It was a weird experience. We had him for several months. Yeah, so fish do fart. They do fart. And it is audible. You can hear it. So there you go. That may have never been anything you wanted to know, but now you do. Oh. Calandra's losing it. Where's she losing it at? If it's on Discord, I got all that muted so I can't see it. I will use that in conversation. Never. You might go to somebody like, hey, what's going on? What's new? Have you ever ran into something weird? And be like, yeah, I found out fish fart. And I bet you if someone's drinking, you'll make them spit their stuff up. And get that spit take. And get it all goofy and covered. Oh. Nope, hang on here. If you're going to be Professor Biggle, we got to do it proper, right? Got to get the... I just made my neck crack a whole lot doing that. Got to get my spectacles on. My dad's Pleco ate himself to death. Thing was huge, had a head of the width of a softball. We had a Pleco, and I loved him, and I named him Aboleth. And unfortunately, Pleco basically he was trying to clean the heater off, like a little bit of algae off the heater, because he is an algae eater, and unfortunately burned the crap out of himself and passed away because he wouldn't let go of the heater. He was about 3 feet in length. He was big, but I'm not losing. I just posted 2 GIFs about the Squatty Potty. Squatty Potties work, I'll tell you that much. Now you're looking scholarly. I am looking disheveled. That's what I'm looking like. Disheveled. Yeah, we lost our Pleco. It was a sad day. He was actually kind of fun too. Like when he cleaned the tank, he'd like nudge you constantly. He didn't run away from your hand. He basically followed it as you cleaned the tank. See, Beagle probably does rainbow poop too. No, I don't have the rainbow sherbet poops. I'm kind of get to avoid that. If anyone ever asks me, I'll make sure to pass it on. I blame this week. This week for what? There's a lot of things going on this week. Way too many. He's looking rough. Oh, I mean me looking disheveled? Yeah, it's been... I've been getting 3 hours of sleep a night, give or take. 3 to 3.5. The last 5 days in a row? Yeah, something close to that. Maybe less 4 days. I've only gotten about 3.5 hours of sleep each night. Ow. Or thereabouts. Why? A lot of stuff going on in the personal life and a few things going on in this interweb monitor space that I'm stuck in. That's all. Just stuff going on that I just don't really talk about. Insomnia? Shit. See, the thing is, right? I don't lay awake in bed. I just don't get tired. And then when I go to bed, because I have my cervical pillow, I lay down and I fucking pass out. SSDD? Every time about seasonal affective depressive disorder, yes, I do suffer from that, but that is definitely sad. Oh. There. Now I can sit back in my chair and it won't fall again, hopefully. Make myself more comfortable since we're just doing a chat tonight. Something chill, something relaxed. Oh. Same shit, different day. Gotcha. Well, yeah, some of it's been stuff that we've all unfortunately have dealt with in recent months. And some of the other stuff is kind of new. And it's really getting on my nerves. But it'll be gone soon. I just gotta tough it out till the end of the week, and then it will be gone. Debating what to do next week for Christmas in the lake. I know Beardo's doing his holiday streaming and stuff like that. No One Alone on Christmas. And I used to be pretty consistent about streaming on the holidays. I might do something later on in the evening as well. What? I don't exactly know yet. You guys got any ideas what I should do? It is Christmas, but we really don't do much. We have the tree up and the kids will have their presents, but we really don't do much. We don't really celebrate it. We just do it for the kids. The only person that might visit would be my dad, and that'd be it. So we really don't celebrate Christmas. Fucking knows it just. Are you talking about that one thing? Talking about many things. That is just one of them. And yeah, things will get better. I'm not down or depressed about what's going on. I do suffer from seasonal depression because I'd like to get outside. And currently working 10 hours a day, I go to work when it is dark, I leave when it's dark. I get no sunshine. Except during my half-hour break. I go out no matter how cold it is, and I go sit in my car and I get my sunshine. Hopefully you'll have clothes on. For Christmas? Or, my dad? Depends how cold it is. I've seen that man walk out stark ass naked in like -4 degree weather before. This season is just depressing. I love winter if I'm home. I like to be able to see the snowfall. I enjoy looking at the forest behind the house just completely blanketed in snow. It is gorgeous. I love it. I just don't have the opportunity right now. Wisconsin nights are weird, all right? It's just the way it is. You're stuck with it. That's like those British TikTokers. One was saying like Britain has the worst winters on record or whatever. It's like, no, not even close. The United States doesn't even have the worst winters, but goddamn, we got some interesting ones if you get close enough to the Great Lakes. Have drivers mistaken your dad for a naked Bigfoot? That'd be really hard. He's not very tall. My father is maybe, if he's lucky, 5'7", and if he's lucky, maybe 150 pounds. My dad is not a big man, and he has like no body hair. He has so much Native American blood in him, he basically has no body hair. He's lucky he can grow facial hair, and that's basically it for him. That's like all he actually has. He's got like nothing else. He keeps his head hair short. He has his like little itty bitty beard, and that's about it. So you'll be watching Not Alone for Christmas and then Die Hard. Gotcha. Good to see winter, not feel it. Exactly. We're not weird. Yes, we are. I look like a marshmallow and still freeze out there. I mean, you guys can't really see I wear that sweatshirt in the back hanging up there, and there's a jacket underneath it that I wear to work. And then if you look on our floor, we got a blanket down there because the gap underneath our door is about this fucking wide. And I've tried to fix it so many goddamn times, and it still gets air through, so we just shove a blanket down in there. And this upcoming year, I'm going to get a new door and lower it all the way down to the floor so it doesn't have to worry about it. Skipped him and went to you. Yeah. So my father's parents, my grandfather is a full-blooded German, and my grandmother was basically a full-blooded Indian, like Native American. So my dad has does not grow hair, like, at all. Even though he's half German, basically, he does not grow hair at all. Being sat in a wheelchair, my legs get cold down to the bone. No matter what I wear, then I get cold. Hello, Friday. How goes? Greetings. And Anne, I understand. We definitely have that bittersweet stuff. That's why we don't deal with a lot of our family, because they have issues. Primarily with me, they have issues with. And Shai's family isn't anywhere around here. So, a bar kicked out. There we go. We're just sitting, chatting, being chill, enjoying the camaraderie and the companionship. It'll be nice. I'll have 2 days off next week. I fear that I will be working a full day on Friday, though, which I really don't want to do again. The $33 an hour for overtime pay is nice on Fridays, but god damn, I don't want to work a full fucking 50-hour work week again. Issues with me, you wonder why? The biggest issue my family has with me is I tell the truth to them straight to their fucking faces, and they do not like that. If I don't like one of them or one of their actions, I will inform them of such, and they don't appreciate it. Family's good until political talk rears its ugly head. That's the nice thing, like, between me and my father, we have similar political views, even though both we're both pretty much independents. We have views that are both, semi-Republican and semi-Democrat. Even though our views on a certain topic could differ greatly, we still go with the idea that, hey, it's fine to have different views. We're still going to love each other. We're still going to respect each other. We're still going to talk about it. And then we're going to move on to a different subject. My other family members, we can't do that with. They are either strictly red or strictly blue, and there is no in between. I don't like politics. I just don't care. I like discussing politics as long as the person that I'm discussing them with is willing to actually have proper discourse. If they're just going to shove a bunch of shit down my throat, I don't enjoy that. Kind of like what I was encountering in the comment section underneath my video that I did the other day. I think a lot of them kind of missed my point. I was trying to get to is that, we have regulations for certain things, and we have a lot of the regulations. I don't agree with all of them, and some of them should maybe get changed in my opinion, but it's not the item that does it. It's the people. But if we have a little bit of regulation, then we can say, hey, look, it's not our regulations anymore. We got to look somewhere else for the reasoning this stuff's happening. And a number of them didn't quite get that. So a lot of them were trying to shove their ideologies down the throat. Some of them were quite respectful. Some of them not so much. But could have been worse. It is all good, though. I want a bag of, like, Reese's Pieces and Cheez-Its right now. Actually, now that I got this Coca-Cola, I wish I had some, I wish I had some pizza fries to just drizzle the Coke on it. It sounds weird, but it's really fucking good. My dad's become angry and all of the baddists in his old age, racist, sexist, etc. You get the idea. My grandfather's that way. Very much so. I don't mind, but when names get called and hatred is just nonsense, I tap out. I love history and conversation. That's why I showed up last night. Appreciate that. I'm all about conversation. I can talk about damn near anything. I can't do astrophysics as much as I'd like to, or maybe like marine biology, but I can try. I wasn't mad at anyone. I understand tempers flare. It's all good. Oh, yeah. I have politics, but never discuss them online. Some people online get a little testy about it, but I try my best to be pretty open-minded and respectful in it and just keep the discourse, but I would love to have some fucking Cheez-Its, man. We don't have any. I have blueberry muffins and cereal bars. I got Fritos, but I don't have any Cheez-Its. Someone say physics? Yes. I mean, I tutored people in physics way back when, but like astrophysics, I would like to know more about. I just don't know enough of it. I know some of the various theories and stuff like that, but that's about as far as it goes. It's not a conversation I can really have, which really sucks. Get Shy to pick some up for you. She's upstairs in bed. She is already in bed. Our oldest had a holiday program tonight, so she went to go see him perform his little concert, and they're already up in bed. Blueberry banana bread, that sounds amazing. Just get rid of the blueberries and it sounds great. No, I like blueberries, just I don't really like blueberry breads though, except the muffin. The blueberry muffin I'm fine with. I've tried blueberry bagels. I can't do it for some weird reason. It's like, ugh. Yeah, no, I can't DoorDash anything to where I live. The price that it would actually cost me to have it DoorDashed would be about 5 to 10 times the price of the 2 items that I'd be requesting. I can't have them door dashed. I live in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't work. Carlin once said, physics, if you're not here, you're somewhere else. You might be missing from here, but not from over there. Yes. I fucking miss George Carlin. Oh my god, he was a fucking treasure. Astrophysics and quantum mechanics, love them both. I do enjoy quantum mechanics and like string theory and the idea that if you push on a wall long enough, eventually you'll start to phase through it by molecular, vibrations and stuff like that. Dark chocolate chip banana bread is your jam. I could definitely go for the chocolate chip banana bread. Dark chocolate, I don't know. That's a little dark. No, I'm not really a big fan of dark chocolate. So I have to be in the mood for it. I like dark chocolate with like caramel and sea salt, like all together. Yes, all for that. By itself, no, not for the hot. Missed that, man. Dude, George Carlin was fucking amazing. I've watched so many of his stand-ups, and he tore shit apart. Oh my god, he was such a treasure. It is so sad he's gone. I guess I meant semi-sweet. Okay. Electron repulsion, don't allow that to happen. See? I need water with dark chocolate. Friday, I used to watch a great deal of like nature on PBS and almost anything and everything that Neil deGrasse Tyson did. Like when he's like lecturing and stuff like that for PBS, I watched all of that stuff. I was just fascinated with it. I loved it. He is such a good guy too. I enjoy the wild and weird and the scientific because it makes it so much fun. Hence, professor. No. Not a professor. I was never a professor. I was only a tutor for a number of subjects that I've named off too many times to remember. I did actually tutor people in physics. I tutored people in calculus, anatomy and physiology, healthcare, law and ethics, like law enforcement side of things. Oh, kinesiology, I tutored once or twice. Statistical analysis and reasoning, I tutored 2 different semesters of that. Research methods, Psych 101. Those are the only ones I can remember. And I know there was more. Hot stone massage. Yes, I do have a degree in massage therapy, so I was tutoring in that. I think deep tissue I tutored a little bit in. Not very much, though. Tyson's not always about the science, but a good channel for the truth about quantum mechanics is the Science Asylum. See, that last little bit makes me go, I don't know. Every time I hear the word asylum, it's usually not a great thing. But and yeah, Tyson is sometimes more about like the theoretical as well. Especially when he's talking about like all the different planets, what they could possibly on them. That's all a theory. It's all, an idea more so than a scientific proven thing. But he's still entertaining. I really loved Bill Nye the Science Guy way back in the day too. Back when I was a wee one. Learning how to do my own science by like putting an egg inside of a jar of peanut butter and see how far you can throw it before the egg cracks. That was fun. Trying to think now. There was someone else, or maybe it was some other show that I watched. University of Wisconsin something or other, where you could actually watch the professors on like record, right? Recorded their seminars and their lectures and stuff like that, and you could watch it from the university in Madison. I just don't remember what it was called. And I remember one professor, he was talking about colors, and he had a clear tube of bubbling water, and he goes, "What color is this?" And everyone says, they didn't say clear. They said something else, and he got mad and goes, "No, this is colorless. This is it has nothing. There is no color. There's colorless. It is clear." And they don't remember what they said, and he like freaked out on me. He goes, "This everything is clear. This is colorless," type of situation. I thought, I was like, yeah, that's a good way to teach people that. Because that was the thing. All of them were clear, and they were different colors. There was like red, blue, green, yellow, and then colorless. But they were all clear and see-through. If they weren't bubbling a whole lot, you could actually see through them. But Beekman's World, I can't recall. That one I can't recall. I'll be honest. That one is not ringing a bell right now. Doesn't mean I didn't watch it, but it just might be one of those things that have to have something to like spark it. Unless you're saying that might have been the TV show I'm thinking of, and I have no idea. I don't remember the professor's name fucking at all. I don't even know if they still do that on PBS anymore or not. I watched a lot of PBS. So, I have a brief confession to make. You know how last night I was playing Expedition 33 and trying to dive into a little fucking ring? Even when I got done with my stream, I was going to be done. Nope, I did that for another 45 minutes and failed every fucking time. I hate that goddamn diving board. Goofy Scientist with the crazy hair. He did not have crazy hair. He was bald. So, I don't know if I've ever seen what you're talking about, but I never got to watch much TV where we live. We had like 3 channels. We had 7. PBS was one of them, and I watched a shit ton of PBS. It was when I got older that I got to watch the recorded stuff. That too was going to be the death of him. Ugh. I've seen some people say like they spent up to like almost 5 hours in total trying to make that jump. So I don't feel so bad. I haven't spent that long, but I'm getting close. Right when I sent that thing to you, I checked and was like, haha, yeah, I was still playing. I was still trying to do it. I've switched characters out. So I've watched a few other people do it because it came up on my TikTok feed earlier today, and I'm hitting the right spot, like angle wise, but I think I'm just jumping slightly too early. And then one person's like, "I'm gonna wear this hair all the time to prove I did it," and I'm like, "No, just go in there and take a snapshot, and that proves it." But dork, fuck off. 4 hours later, the controller goes through the window. No, I just heard a fucking wheat woo go off. You guys may not know this, but my phone is not near me, so I heard it go off way out there. No, my controller alone is like $180. I'm not fucking that up. I've dropped it like 5 or 6 times, unfortunately, but. And as you saw, when I get mad, I punch myself. I don't throw my controller. I smack myself right in the thigh. Sam, we were talking about on Discord. Gotcha. Appreciate that. I will check it out later. I've gotten a lot of Discord stuff as of recent that don't make me super happy. Fuck whoever just did that. Fuck you, Tay. Beagle's tweaking. No, I unfortunately don't do anything to get to that point. Well, I'm not tweaking as much as some other individual that I had encountered earlier today. They were, they were something special, all right. They were trying to talk all nice and calm and civilly, and they went fucking bonkers. You would swear to God they were like snorting cocaine or something. What is it with people, right? People want to have a conversation and they try so damn hard, but they can't have a single train of thought, finish that train of thought, and go to the next one. It's like, train is going, and we're going this way, and we're going that way, and we're going that way. They can't just go here, hit this station, walk over, go on the next train of thought. Why? Definitely makes it hard to digest certain conversations, I guess is what I'll say. I hit the microphone. I apologize. Like, how hard is it just to sit and talk like a regular person? I would agree with you if I didn't know the individual. I would definitely agree with you. That's probably what it would be. This isn't me, right? No, I'm not actually talking about you. Although you do that sometimes. That's not the point. And for the most part, I'm fine with that, as long as the person's not starting to like jump off the fucking rails, you know? Because like, I have enough brain power. I can keep up with the conversation that's bouncing around. But if the person is physically bouncing around along with the conversation, it makes it a whole hell of a lot harder. You know what I mean? Like, good golly, Miss Molly. Fucking strap that bitch down a goddamn chair. I don't know what everyone else's problem is, but I have social anxiety. I mean, I'm not great socially. I'm fine on a camera. You meet me in person, I just stare daggers into you and you wish to God you never met me again. Which will happen when I meet Jordan in person. He'll be like, I don't like you no more. And like, having social anxiety is, you know, perfectly okay. You act a little bit weird, you talk a little bit fast, or you go, I'm sorry, I'm feeling really weird right now, blah, 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 blah. And it happens. But to have it happen when you're just doing a one-on-one situation, or even a one-on-none situation, is maybe like some cause for concern. Some people with attention span of a squirrel. Fucking squirrels. Yeah, people got squirrel moments, that's for sure. They definitely got squirrel moments. Or, as I've stated before, solar panel moments, you know. And if you don't know that story, here's the story. My friend and I were coming back from a place called Tomah. Tomah here in Wisconsin has a fort there. My friend was in the military. He was going to the fort to take care of something. He wanted someone to ride along with him. I rode along with him. We were on our way back from Tomah. Now, as we were driving, I was in deep conversation with him, and I saw a solar panel on the side of the highway. I turned from him, looked, and I said, solar panel, and I went back to my conversation I was having with him, and he said, nope, we are not bypassing this moment. And he asked me, what the fuck was that? And I said, I don't know. He goes, that's a solar panel moment, and we're keeping that forever. So instead of saying you had a squirrel moment, you say you have a solar panel moment. And then people will always stop their conversation and say, what the fuck is a solar panel moment? Squirrel Girl got once beat Thanos. True story. Jesus Christ. Probably with that goddamn ability she's got, right? Little red guys, feist little fuckers. Surprisingly, I too have social anxiety. Having no camera on makes talking on stream a lot easier. I mean, even since like the start of doing this and chatting with people in games or whatever, I've basically done it the same way all the way through, whether I had a camera or not. I still talk the same, I still laugh the same, I still act the same. I've never changed that. And when I'm in person, it's the same way, except I'm staring you in the eyeballs. And that part people don't like. But otherwise, like, if Small Viking ever visits or whatever, he'd tell you I'm the exact same way in person. I just make fun of people's height a lot more. Apparently Jesse has solar panel moments. It might just be a Wisconsin thing, I'm not sure. And Cassandra, I can say I don't like red squirrels very much. Just because the red squirrels we have around here usually get into our attics and crawl spaces and just cause fucking havoc. And they also basically castrate the gray squirrels, which I actually really enjoy, them chubby fuckers. I like my gray squirrels. They get really big and fat and chunky and they're running around the trees. And it's fucking hilarious and it's cute as all hell. And my bar went. My hands have been here. My bar keeps fucking popping out. I should really weld it. Anyone else got that damn problem? You're sitting in your chair, your office chair, your computer chair, whatever, and the bar slides out and they just say, whoop, straight back. It is so fucking frustrating. That's why we bought this chair in the first place. Because the old one did it all the time. We're like, hey, this new one ain't going to do it so much. Nope. I think it's almost fucking bad. Kyle, I had a cat who ate every inch of squirrels except for the tail. My cats leave the tail and the hind legs all the fucking time. Right at the door. Welding? No, I don't have the problem. It is really fucking irritating. And, you know, it's metal, so I could just weld the bar so it can never come undone and I can never recline the chair again, which I really don't like being reclined in it anyways, because it is very comfortable and it will make me take a nap. And I don't need naps. Mine does it with the height, drives me nuts. Shy doesn't like it when she has to use my computer chair because she has to lower it all the way down. And I have it all the way up. Otherwise, if I lower it, watch, this is what happens. Now I'm way down here. And now it feels weird. Now I feel like a child looking up at an adult when I see the camera. I don't like it. See, now it's good. Now it's almost straight on. I gotta look a little bit up. Not bad. I don't like feeling short. I'll play short characters, but I don't like feeling short. Shut up, Jesse. Rude little brat. I had one break on one of the wheel bars. I went forward, hit my face on the desk. The only thing I remember is throwing the chair out the front door and realizing I was outside. I've never had that, but I have had a back tire pop off and the chair fall backwards on me. I have had that. What she said. You guys are fucking rude. Y'all a bunch of rude dudes, man. I think the worst chair situation I ever had was actually with a stool. And it was at an old cafe my grandmother used to work at as a waitress. And I was sitting and spinning on the mounted stool, right? You know, the one that's like connected to the floor. It's not going to move, but the top spins so you could spin a circle. And it didn't have a back on it. It was just the seat. And I kept spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. And apparently I was spinning it so much in the correct direction, I actually got it to unscrew itself all the way. And I went off with the seat. That was probably one of the worst experiences because there was a counter. And back then the counter is like stuck out, went down, and then you had like a foot rest when you're sitting on the stools. So I spun off, hit the counter, and then hit the footrest and got stuck between the other stools. The good old sit and spins. Yes. You sit down, spin towards the counter, order your meal or whatever. I never went back in that cafe after that. I always ordered out. Our old work chair was missing one wheel. I had to keep that wheel in front. We just don't fall backwards. Yeah. We have an old chair at work that I sit in on my break, and every time I sit in it, it literally just drops all the way down. Then you get out of it, and it rises back up because the hydraulics are screwed up on it. That's the thing about a sit and spin. There is no wrong direction. Unless you keep going. Or you're talking about like the toy where you sit down and you spin the top of it. Yeah, I hit fucking everything. Because you spin those things long enough, they will actually come undone. Otherwise, what you're supposed to sit and just turn slightly. And that's all they're really meant to do is just like do this. They're not meant to just continually keep spinning. Eventually they'll come undone, but that's how you replace them. I might have been rocking in it at the same time, so I've been spinning and rocking the seat, which may have led to me tipping it over. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. About this is gonna make me feel really old. Probably like 29 years ago. It's a lowrider chair. Yes. Toy. No, I mean, yes. I mean the toy. Everyone knows those toys, right? You sit down, you grab the center of it, you start spinning like you're on a fucking, like you're on a tilt-a-whirl to make it spin faster. Everyone, or not, wasn't a tilt-a-whirl. What the fuck was that? The bears. Like you crawl into the bears at the fair and you grab the wheel in the center, you keep spinning it to make your thing spin faster. There used to be a toy like that. It was dangerous. True chair story. I thought I lost my wallet at a store, got pissed and kicked a big chair. Turned out my dad took it by mistake thinking it was his, and I found this out after I canceled my cards. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. I would be so pissed, Kyle. What's going on, Francis? What's going on, Frankie? I needed that laugh, thank you. Everyone needs a good little chuckle. I have no clue what those were called, though. The sit and spin. That is actually what the toy was called. It was actually called a sit and spin. where you would grab the center of it, which is a wheel sits on a post, and you'd sit on your butt, and you'd just spin in a circle on it. I just got off work. Day off tomorrow due to insane winds. I wish I could get the day off tomorrow for insane wind. I've been breaking a lot of that today. But I'm pretty sure Friday was discussing another type of sit and spin. Because there are different ones. There are several. Some of them might be out of your age range. Parts of the state are actually shutting down tomorrow. We may get 90-mile-an-hour gusts. Good Lord. The way you just sat there staring. Yep. $90-mile-an-hour gusts sounds like unfavorable wind conditions. Not gonna lie. I don't like going out in like 15-mile-an-hour winds, to be honest. I'm innocent. My ass, bro. My ass. I have seen what you discuss. I've seen how you talk about things. You ain't no innocent man. I know better. I've seen it. I've heard. I've witnessed. No, I have not witnessed, because that'd be really creepy. But I have watched a few of your videos. Yeah, anything above like 15-mile-an-hour winds, I don't want to go outside. The site I work at had a trailer tip over 3 days ago. It's been a while. Those were 70-mile-an-hour gusts. Ugh. So what was it, like last week, we had a truck come into the plant, and they deliver the material. They drive all the way into the plant. This dude, instead of pulling in like he's supposed to, tried to back his truck all the way into the plant. And as he's doing this, we're just seeing the entire thing shift from side to side because he's not backing in straight. That's why we asked him to pull in straight and they can back out straight. And nope, he is like swerving it little by little. And this is thousands of pounds worth of material that we can literally see rocking as he's doing this when we had our wind gusts, because it basically forms a wind tunnel, right? You open up that door and that wind just starts blowing all the way around this truck. And it's like, oh my God, someone's going to die. So finally we got him to understand that he has to drive all the way out, turn around and pull all the way into the station for us to get the material off, and then he backs back out into the wide open, and then he drives away. It was a fucking ordeal. Hopefully you don't have a trailer tip, and hopefully you're not inside of it if it ever does. One thing about truck drivers, sometimes they really confuse me. My grandfather was a truck driver for ages. I did not mean to pop my jaw. That's why I don't open my mouth very wide, because god damn it. And when he was a trucker, the only thing he ever told me to watch out for was other truck drivers. Your dad was a truck driver? And I asked him why I should look out for truck drivers. He goes, because they always take really wide turns when they're not in their trucks. He goes, you will always know a trucker because they will take a big wide turn all the time. And he's like, sometimes they're not paying attention and they will hit you on the far side. We had to use massive boulders to weigh the truck down. It should be fine. You're using that truck as a boulder holder. His last drive is actually on YouTube. Oh? But they will keep you safe in storms and jams. Muscle memory. Yes, yes. Christ. Now, truckers are weird. They're fun people, but goddamn, they're weird. Thinking back, riding around with my grandfather, like we'd go to Hayward, which is around 2.5 hours from here, and he would always take really wide turns in his little freaking Ranger or whatever he had at the time. And he would always hit the shoulder when he was taking a turn, that damn fucking little Ranger, just because of muscle memory. Sometimes I see a truck about to hit my car and I feel like my life is about to flash before my eyes, right? My dad is a heavy duty tow truck driver. I've seen some things truckers have done to make you never want to be on the highway. Yeah, so we have an interstate. It's called I-94, and where I work is one of the most dangerous sections in the county. Because of that interstate, because it goes underneath so many bridges, so it just becomes an ice trap. And I have seen semis be fully tipped over, be completely jackknifed. I have seen them go over one lane into the center median, up on top, and into the other fucking lanes of traffic. Like, it is crazy what happens. That's why you have to watch out for my state bird, the flying trampoline. I have seen that. Our neighbor had a trampoline, and we had a tornado land actually at their location, and all the trees in the area where the tornado hit all landed on the ground in a huge circular pattern, and their trampoline was up inside some of the other trees. So I have seen a flying trampoline. It was terrifying. They have radios. They do have radios. They'll keep you safe. They'll definitely keep you safe. My dad had a CB radio back in the day. He definitely was not a trucker. That thing was in a Volkswagen. Have you guys ever played CB tag? Because that's a fun game. I will always be afraid of 18-wheelers. Cousin Highway, my driver's ed class, showed us photos of... Yep. I've seen a trampoline that belonged to a client in their neighbor's yard upside down. Yeah, Tay. I don't like driving next to 18-wheelers. That's how one of my relatives passed on, unfortunately. CB's, the original chat rooms. Yeah, you'd get in some weird conversations. I took a trip with my grandmother, my father's mother, to go to Cheyenne, Wyoming for the rodeo. And she was talking on the CB radio that she had in her minivan, talking to the truckers, and they were trying to ask her if she wanted to go on a date, to leave us kids, to just like go off with them. Like, it was weird. They were trying to hit on my grandma. I wasn't very appreciative of it, but she was having a blast. I never told Grandpa. State bird is the bounce castle. I think I've only been in a bouncy castle like once or twice. But have any of you played CB tag, where your friends have CB radios and you guys all have them in your vehicles, and one person is literally trying to find the rest of you? My friends and I did that when we were younger. It was like 5 or 6 of us that would do it. And each of the vehicles that were supposed to be tagged, right, they'd have to go drive somewhere, they'd park somewhere, and they'd have to give like descriptions of the area that they were in, and the one car that was supposed to be the tagger had to go find them. So it was fucking fun as hell. I guess it's true, all truck drivers are horny. They were trying so hard to hit on my grandma. I mean, it didn't help that she was telling them certain things either, but no, but it sounds fun. No, my dad had one and we weren't allowed to touch it. Oh. Use mod and gain while it's driving around. What? Use mod and gain while it's driving around? I mean, no, we didn't do that. We were just like full-blown talking to them. That's what lot lizards are for, right? Yeah. Oh, saw a fair share of those when I went trucking with my grandfather a few times. No, he never did anything with them, but goddamn, you could really pick them out of a crowd at a gas station. You knew which ones they were. Sometimes the jeans hung a little low, sometimes the shirt was a little high. Sometimes the shoes definitely didn't fit right. You knew which ones they were. Never did tag, but I was won a fox hunt once. That was fun. Someone hides a very small transmitter in the city or the county and everyone has to try to, okay. Risky business, yeah. Lot lizards. Oh, Anne. I'm going to ruin everyone's day by describing a lot lizard. I never thought I'd have to do this. A lot lizard is a particular individual, usually a woman, that is not very attractive, who will perform certain actions on truckers to receive money and or a trip to a different location. You know what they are? Well, there you go. No, so does everybody else. Fuck. Hello, Easy. How's it going? What's going on? A few friends of mine don't fuck around with 18-wheelers, do is sing the movie Joyride. Yeah. One of the truck stops in the West Virginia is right by a strip club. That place must make a lot of money. A trip to another lot. Yep. That's what happens. It's not cool. It's not nice. Hello, Brooklyn. Getting timestamp something. Gotcha. The circle of life. Or something. Like a white powder. Yeah. Basically hookers for truckers. Yep. That's what lot lizards are for the most part. But they ain't the good type of hooker. Not usually the good type. The ones that you swear to God they're going to stab you before the actual serial killer does. Infinite free travel glitch. Exactly, yes. Hey there, big man. Let me play with your joystick and you just take me to the next city. How's that sound? I'll make it real nice for you. Let me show you what it's like to really have a manual. I don't know about free, but yeah. I mean, kind of close. Oh. Not that I would know, being innocent and all. Right, exactly, yeah. Exactly, Friday. No one knows about the stuff going on out there, right? Those are just... Fuck. Oh, those were the danger days. I think the days have gotten a little less dangerous, but I'm not entirely sure. Easy over on Twitch is like, what the fuck did I get into? I'm not sure if I should be here no more. Welcome to the Talkative Tuesday, where shit gets really fucking weird. You're learning something new? Aw, I am so happy I can teach you. Professor Beagle's in the house, doing it again. Fuck. I have a problem. It's called diarrhea of the mouth. Thanks, Professor Beagle. You are welcome. Oh, this community is really weird. They make me talk about strange things. I'm not sure what I should do no more. You asked what we were thinking. I did. I did. I didn't think lot lizards would eventually be on that list. I will be straight up honest. I did not think we were going to hit that part. Why is this what I learned? Went from fish farts to lot lizards. What a journey. Oh my god. I mean, hey, quantum mechanics was in there for a little bit. We talked a little bit about physics. We talked about social anxiety and a few other things. Like, we cover a wide range of topics, all right? Oh boy. I can't believe I literally described what a lot lizard was on camera, though. That was interesting. God damn. Oh my fucking god. We talked about squirrels, solar panels. I need a new community, I swear to God. You guys are fucking weird. And I actually encourage it, so it's all good. Professor Beagle is your friend. You can tell him anything, and he will make sure to tell you something back. Usually you're a fuckhead, but we'll figure it out. Educational as always. It's always educational. Sometimes you just learn the same shit over and over, but I mean, it's still educational, right? That's how school works. It's repetitive, you know? Repetition. Not you, Jesse. Nah, you fucking weird as hell. You sus. You sussy baka. We always figure it out. Exactly. No matter what trials and tribulations come around, we work through or we figure it out. We give each other a nice big old slap on the back of the head and say, quit being a dipshit. And, you know, we work together to find a proper solution. Just open Urban Dictionary and read random entries. That'll be about as clean as the lot lizard conversation. Yeah, if you haven't liked the live stream, do it, I guess, because Stream Elements is telling me to have you do that. If you haven't been subscribed to my YouTube, fucking subscribe to it. And I guess hit the notification bell, because sometimes you don't get notified because YouTube's a bitch. But that's just the way it goes. You are definitely a sussy baka. John, I gotta go have x-rays done tomorrow. Ooh, that's never fun. Last time I had to do x-rays was for my neck. For them to figure out that I needed to do an actual, like, MRI. But if we could just figure out world peace tits. You want world peace? Have, like, every single woman on the planet show their boobs for a full 5 minutes. The world will definitely have peace. Boobies make everything better. Men, women, children, boobies. Everyone's happier with boobies. Like the lot lizard will descend. You said that. My only thought was a head slowly going between, going down. She's descending. What we got here? Wolf is 30% sticky. Francis is 40% sticky. We're getting sticky for lot lizards. Oh God. Lot lizards, the other lizard people you don't want to meet. Not children. They like boobies. Have you seen the videos of like a kid sitting there and a mom is like going off screen showing the milkies and the baby's like, oh. I have seen my fair share of young babies, young children give that whole smile like, I got the boobies. I've seen it. My kids do it to me. They still do it to me because they're rude. I'm not saying I want to see their boobies. I'm saying that's how kids react to boobies. Usually because they're fed by them. As Rodney Carrington said in his show them to me. That's a topic that does set me off. Okay. I think there's a misunderstanding, but okay. As someone who currently has a boob barnacle, I agree. Kids like boobies. They do. Andrew isn't here to say it, so I will smash that like button and make sure you... Oh my God. Is that the way he says it? Every mom has had their kid try to nip slip them as a fact of parenthood. Yeah, mine still grabs. Anything involving children is tender. I'm not saying like I want to see them. I'm saying they smile at boobies. Tay, you are not winning. You are not getting sticky. The sticky bot does not like you, Tay. Correction, the sticky bot loves you now, Tay. That has switched very drastically, very quickly. I haven't heard him say like the smash the like button thing in forever. But I haven't really seen him make a video for quite some time now. I think the last video I saw of Andrew's was that his other truck video? That was the last one he did, right? Am I wrong? Was that the last one he did? I haven't talked to him for a few days now, so I don't know. I think that was his last one. I know someone's checking right now to see if it is, because I really don't know. You believe so? That shit switched up real fast. It did. It gave you 0% to completely drowning. You were talking to him this morning. It looked like he was having more trouble with his truck in the last video. Okay, so that was the last one. He has only had like issues with that vehicle. It never seems to work out for him. Like at all. I need to go find something snack where they got the munchies because I just do nothing else. Do you want to snack on a lizard? They're a little dry, a little crunchy. You might get something out of it. You might get something you don't want out of it, but they're there. You can go get yourself a lizard. I do wish him the best and hope he can get it fixed. I do too. I really don't get snack attacks because I don't do certain things that would increase the temptation to consume products. I'm just guarding my black olives and soda. I got my... Correction, it's empty now, but I had my vanilla Coke. I didn't think I was drinking it that fast. I'm sad. Also, black olives. You can keep those. Now I'm fucking sad. I got no more soda. I got no more soda. I got no more Red Bull. I'm a sad beagle. Black olives are the shit. I'm not a huge fan of olives in general. Like, I'll eat them on, like, pizzas and stuff like that, but you were thirsty. Girl, I'm always fucking thirsty. Why do you think we have a sticky percentage? Do you prefer green olives? Black's all you got? No. Not the lizard people. Not that kind of way. At least the kind from Space are clean. I always gotta guard something I eat from my cat. Dude, cats are vicious. Our cats will not, like, try to take things off your plate, although Sylvester Tater tried to take a pork chop right from my plate, sunk his teeth in, pulled it to the edge of the plate, got his teeth out, licked his lips, and meowed at me. He was a brave motherfucker. But our cats, if you try to eat anything, they will find anywhere to perch and stare at you until you give them something. Shy broke down and gave Sylvester tonight a cheesy noodle. And then he makes this noise as he's eating it in satisfaction. Love me an Olive, only Olive I don't like is Popeye's girlfriend. She was always getting into trouble. Freaking pork chop. A pork shop? No, a pork chop. It must have been dogs in their past lives. They all do it. And then Shiori's even worse. She will lay behind you, because we have the couch, and she lays like right behind you and pokes her head around, so she'll sit right here and stare at whatever you're eating. It's like, go away. But she can't hear you tell her to go away because she's fucking deaf. So she just sits there and stares. Yes. Chop, chop, chop. Stab, stab, stab. Chop, chop, chop. All right. I'm going to get myself something else to drink. I'll be right back. Oh, get my old ass out of the chair. Get my old ass back in the chair. Or they're channeling Garfield. You cannot walk away from their food. Nope. So whenever Shy and I eat and like one of us has to use the restroom and we have food out, the other person is actually told to sit and watch to make sure that the animals don't get it. So every single night you have someone that is on food watch. I ain't that old. Man, I ain't that old, but goddamn does my body feel like it right now. Mayo is 60% sticky. Like, I know, I'm honestly not that old of a person. I'm only 35. But goddamn do I feel old. And it's only because I am a genetic deformity in my family. Otherwise, I'd feel fine. Although I think when everyone turns like fucking 30 years old, their body starts to fall apart on them very quickly. Hello, I am Legion. Evening. I know you're older than I am, Anne. Only thing I have to guard is my water. No matter how fresh my cat's water is, he wants my water. Oh. That reminds me of my dad's dog that used to drink beer, you know. You open up a can, you walked away, he would pick it up by the lid of it just like this with his teeth, and he'd walk away with that can too. He'd go lay down and rip the top off that can of beer and drink it himself. My cats never go after my water, but they will definitely go after, like, I'm trying to think what it was last time. It was a whiskey mixed with something that one of my cats wanted, and they dipped their paw in, and they licked their paw, and they dipped it in, they licked their paw. I'm like, you bastard. How dare you? One thing I've learned, no one likes people younger than them complaining about feeling old. Alright, so mentally I don't feel old, but physically I do. Just because I was told years ago by the age of like 35 I'd have to get my knees replaced because the cartilage and my bursa sac and stuff. So my cartilage in my back is deteriorating at a rapid rate. My knees, the sac that actually lubricates them is almost non-existent. That's why I cannot get out of a chair. I can't get out of my bed. I can't even do anything without my knees, my ankles, my back all popping. Because I'm literally getting that point where everything is just deteriorating and I'm only 35. That's my problem. And there's no way to fix it. I was on glucosamine tablets to help with the joint lubrication for a long time. And god damn, that's a fucking horse pill. So fuck that shit. That's how you know your dog might be an alcoholic. Sam was a great dog. My dad's friend Al brought beer over, left it in his trunk. Sam crawled in Al's trunk of his car and guarded that case of beer from Al. And him and Al actually got into a small little altercation over that case of beer because Sam, my dog, would not give it to him. Because Sam wanted to drink. Eventually, they came to a stalemate because Al got bit 3 times, and Al decided to not do it. Instead, Al poured one of his beers that my dad had in the fridge in the dog dish. Sam got out of the car, went to that. Everything was fine. I have chronic hand pain. A doctor once told me, and I quote, "You have the hands of an 80-year-old man." I was about 30 when I was told this. By this point, I have the hands of a corpse. That's how I feel. Like, if you guys could hear me going down my stairs, I literally sound like when you take a thing of ramen and you just like crush it in your hands. That's what I sound like walking down the stairs every morning. Sam the dog sounds like a G. He was a beast. First time I met him, he bit me. And so my dad got really pissed off and he kicked Sam right in the ribs. Sam never bit me again. Sam became my best friend after that. But yeah, our first interaction, Sam bit me. And he bit me good. He almost, like, if he would have bit and pulled, he would have ripped my Achilles tendon right out of me. I was 7 when I met Sam. He got me right damn good. But my father might have been dumb and let me in Sam's pen, and that was Sam's territory, and I saw one of Sam's toys and I wanted to go investigate it. And Sam did not want me to investigate his toy. After that, Sam loved playing fetch with me. But I wasn't allowed around Sam afterwards. For like a week, I wasn't allowed around Sam because if he would have bit and pulled back, he would have ripped my Achilles right out of me. Yep. And that was during a time where my father was very much we don't take you to get fixed at the doctor's type of situation. I have a dent in my skull because someone whipped a rock at me at a baseball game, and it left a huge dent. I was bleeding everywhere. I was so sad that I bled in my dad's ball cap because my dad never gave me stuff. And he gave me his ball cap to wear at the game. And some kid whipped a rock, dented my skull. And my dad took me to my grandparents' place. And All he did was clean my head with a washcloth. That was it. What kind of dog was Sam? He was like a big sheepdog. He was just a big mop is what he was. Other than that, I have no idea. He came with the property that we got. He belonged to my great aunt, and my father purchased the property from her, and the dog came with it. Yeah, no, my dad did not take me to the doctors for anything. My grandmother on my mother's side always took me to the doctor to find out that, hey, look, I have hay fever. I'm allergic to bees because after I got stung, I swelled. So she would take me in, and my dad would basically not do that. My father took me to the bar when I was, 8, 9 years old. And this is back when you could still smoke in the bars, right? It was during hay fever season. The windows of the establishment were open. They were letting in all that pollen. Everyone in the bar was smoking. My eyes ended up swelling shut because of my allergies and the smoke in the room. My father, after being there for almost 3 or 4 hours at that point in time, took me home, laid me on the couch, and gave me a wet rag to put over my eyes. That's what I got from my dad. And then I got Benadryl because he wanted me to quit whining and put me to sleep. My dad was not a good father when he was younger. He's gotten a lot better. He wasn't very good. He's gotten a lot better. It just took many, many years. He's not a bad guy. He didn't know what to do as a single parent. So he basically just did everything wrong. Tried, just wasn't very good. Yes, that's me cracking my knuckles right now. My hands feel stiff. It's also probably like a nervous thing that I crack my knuckles all the time when I'm in conversation with people. Maybe they think I'm going to punch them in the face. I'm just like cracking everything and like doing this afterwards. They're like, oh God, he's going to deck us. Oh God. Oh God. Relatable. Unfortunate. But I mean, yeah. He just didn't know what to do as a single parent. That's all. The alcohol probably didn't help any, but I forgave him after a long time. I forgave him. Better late than never? Yes, it's better late than never. The early years were very rough. The later years have been not so bad. Don't punch me. Don't punch me. I don't know. People must think that. I must have a cat drinking out of the water dish, but it sounds really, really loud in a very quiet house. It's literally... And now whatever cat it was stopped because I was making that noise. Thinking it was Remy. Remy. Kitty, 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 kitty. Remy. Hello. You want to come say hi? You were at the water dish. Come on, Remy. I wasn't calling you Ruger. You are not Remy. I have a scar on the back of my head, and plus I'm going bald. I'm lucky with that one. If I was going to be going bald, it'd be happening by now. And it doesn't run in my family, so I'm pretty good there. If I didn't know you, I'd probably think that. Thank you. Remy. Hi. You want to come up here? Come on. Come up here and keep my lap warm, damn it. Come on, Chunky. Come on. There we go. You get kitty tail, that's all you get. Oh, yes. It's a chunky kitty. It's a chunky Remstein. Did she ever hope for a doggy cameo? I mean, you can see the dog. There's a picture of me, I think, with Ruger on the Discord. Quit putting your claws out. Gotta run. Have a good night all, and happy holidays, damn it. Happy holidays to you as well, Francis, if we don't see you before they arrive. Dear, are you happy now? Goodbye, goodbye, Avita Saint Adieu. Mayo's hoping for a dog. Remy looks so impressed. Remy is like always tweaking out, honestly. She is a very excitable cat. She's chunky, but she's very excitable. Her purr can actually get picked up on the microphone, but it's very, very quiet. I'm watching it actually spike when she purrs. But yeah, she's extremely excitable. Like if she is just sitting next to you and you shift a little bit, she jumps. And when we lay in bed and she crawls into bed with us and one of us has to roll over, we get clawed because she is just that type of a cat. She's very friendly. She always loves attention, but she'll claw the shit out of you in fear. Yeah. You're like a squirrel cat. You just don't climb trees very well anymore. Not like when you were a kitten. She got too fat. She can't climb trees very well. Nothing wrong with being a little chunky though, is there? No. Nothing wrong with being a little chunky and having a little extra meat. Yum, 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 yum. I gotta put the armrest down now. Ah, no! Get that out of my chest. Thank you. Sorry, out of my stomach. No, let me go. No. Ooh, don't you dare. Also, if you're petting her and you take your hand away, she claws you. Because she wants to bring the hand back. She doesn't do it nicely. She gets that claw in you and brings the hand back to her. She is slightly evil. There she goes. Perfect timing. Yep. So rude. That's such a good kitty. Oh, you fuck off. Good kitty, my ass. She ain't a good kitty. She's a great fucking kitty. The goddamn greatest. She also has a really bad tendency to go after spiders and eat them. But every spider she has ever chased down and eaten has bitten her on the lips. And you always know when she does this because her lips will become like swollen. She get big old fat lips. Every time. You'd think she'd learn by now after all these years, but she still goes and kills the spiders and crunches them and eats them, and they bite her. Every time. And then she's got fat lips for several hours. Her lower one just kind of droops down because he just gets so large. And it's just because you have an allergy to some of that little bit of venom they got. But it doesn't do anything, just gives you a fat lip for a couple hours. We had her checked out. She's not a Sylvester, but I'm still happy with my kitty cameo. She's going for the Botox look, yes. She looks like she got into a fucking fight with, like, Rocky Balboa. Probably hoping for Spidey powers. Spider Cat, Spider Cat. Giving you judgmental looks just like that. For cat owners, you guys all know that your cat gives you some of the most judgmental looks on the planet. Like, they give you the look of a disappointed parent. Just that look that makes you feel so bad about whatever you just did. They are so judgmental. Spider Pig? Yes. Like, I haven't met a single cat that doesn't make me feel bad about doing something. You sit down, they give you a judgmental stare. You go to the bathroom, they sit down and look at you around the corner of the fucking sink, judgmental stare. You're reading a book, judgmental stare. You get food, judgmental stare. Like, it's so annoying. Kyle, mine's actually doing that to me right now. I'm getting that from her. Her ears are back and she's just staring at me. She's like just below the camera. Just that judgmental stare. Just, why? Why are we doing this? Why are you not petting me? And you never really know if they are being judgmental or not. They just do it. Now she's just hanging her head off the edge of my lap, staring at the floor, either contemplating a nap or jumping. I hope it's the first one, because if she jumps, I'm going to have holes in these pants. Guaranteed. She lays on me purring happily, but still gives the stare. Exactly. Cat owners know. Had cats when you were younger, an all black one and a tabby. I didn't really get to have cats until I moved out here. Otherwise, it was just dogs. Come out here, live out in the country. Cats are good. Cats are very helpful. And then I have Sausage Lump over there. Ruger's just getting old. He just gets to live his days out in luxury now. He's got a big old dog bed. He gets lovings whenever he wants them. He gets to lay on the couch all the time. He gets to curl up in bed every day. He's living the life, man. So what do y'all plan on doing for your weekend upcoming? Other than like Christmassy stuff and holiday cheery things. Because that's like a given. Either it's the weekend before, the weekend after, the week of. Are you doing anything spectacular? Anything fun? Anything thrilling? Well, that wasn't what I was intending, but thrilling was the word I was trying to go for. It came out as a demonic squeal, apparently. Like a SB7 spirit box or something. It's not what I was looking for. sure if I like you anymore, Jesse. Not sure if I like Jesse anymore at all, actually, when I see that. You couldn't have at least taken a better picture of me at that moment in time? God damn. You had to get one where I look fucking constipated. Hunting for a kitty? Gotcha. If you guys want to know what Jessie is doing behind the scenes, she is drawing my character from Peak, which I played with Jake Hart and Heart Mode Horror and Amber Dust. She is drawing him up. And she wanted to show me her progress and took a terrible photograph of me when I was looking mad as all hell, apparently. Working mostly after all the Christmas shopping, have to build my account back up. I feel that. I definitely feel that. We're still debating like what else to get our oldest. I thought we'll just get him like a little TV that we can hook up in his room and a little smart TV so we can watch YouTube videos or whatever in bed and just kind of chill and relax. Because I had a small TV when I was younger. I was also like 11 when I got my TV in my room, but he shares the room with his 2 other siblings as well, so having something for entertainment purposes in there might be good for them. Other than the radio, which apparently he's now telling me that it doesn't work anymore. So I'll have to monkey with that this weekend. See if I can get that thing to work. Maybe you just clicked a setting in it and that's why it's not playing. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. At least the Peak Beagle is cute. I'm sorry I'm a butt ugly motherfucking person. I cannot help my genetics. I mean, I could shave all this off and I look like still older than you, Jesse, but, you know, younger than me. I might look like I'm at least 29, like Jordan is, you know. I'm waiting for my hair to grow out so I can dye it white. Get it silvered. Big ass fucking ponytail. Got your first TV when you were 6? Good God. Yeah, no, I was at least 11 before I had a TV in my room. I can't even imagine you barefaced. My kids don't like it. They scream if I shave it all off. I might get trim up down here, remove this, and just go with the goatee again. But my kids, they do not like it when I am clean shaven. Cursed. We would all be cursed. Ouch. What a bitch. I'd like to shave all my facial hair off. Everyone says it looked too weird. I look very different when I do it. I look extremely young. Maybe if I reach like 500 subscribers, you know, that's a pretty reasonable thing. Like 115 away or something like that. If I reach 500 subscribers, maybe I'll shave my face. Maybe I will go clean shaven. And you guys can see how weird I truly look. When it looks like I no longer have any facial definition. Because my skin is so damn smooth. Like, you would never be able to tell that I have a chin. It looks all neck. It looks insane. And I look like I'm a fucking teeny bopper. So yeah, 500 subs, I will shave my face. There you go. I've said it. I do gotta trim up though, but yeah. 500 and I'll shave her down. And then you guys can laugh your asses off and take your photographs and yada, yada, yada. That'd be the time to do a rainbow dye on the hairdo, too. Don't think I could do rainbow, though. I think that would bother me too much. I missed a lot of things in the chatty time, I think. Oh, there's the squatty potty stuff. Talking about poop, farts, and constipation. You didn't have to post anything because I mentioned it. Fuck's sake. Yes. Okay, Beekman's World. Yes, I have seen it. My cat looks pissed. Fucker. One time I did shave it all off, and one guy thought I was in my 50s before I shaved. I was 35 at the time. Non-stop screenshots from me. Yeah, it's because you're a little stalker. You're a little creep. You're sus. You're sussy baka. That's why. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, Kyle, when I was like 15, my father and I went to go get a family photo taken, and someone tacked on an additional like 20 years to my age and thought I was my father's twin brother. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I like that one very much. Especially back then, I didn't want to be made old. Yes, you are. Shut up. She's a sussy baka. I can say it 'cause it's comical to me, but yeah. Went to go take a family photograph, and the person that was taking the picture thought I was my father's twin brother. And then my dad thought it would be a great idea to go to a bar and grill to get food afterwards. And the bartender also asked, what would your brother like to drink? And my father goes, well, my son would probably like a soda. And I'm like, yep, I'd like a soda and a pistol, please. So twice in one day. Twice in one day, people thought I was my father's twin brother. Back again. What's going on with the unicorns pooping in Discord? Cal. It's the only response I got is just Cal. I got nothing else. It's not true. But it is. It is true, Jesse. You are sussy all the way around. Don't look at me that way. I didn't do anything to you. Quit looking so pissy. Yum 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 yum. Is that the spot? You're trying to scratch where I'm scratching? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's your spot, isn't it? Hey, rude. I met a guy who thought my sister was my mom. Ooh. Ooh. Ouch. Oh, that was a strange sound. Either the wind picked up or something hit my so I have a big bay window over here, right? And outside that big bay window, I have a fence. In the wintertime, we put sheet metal against that fence so that it's easier to keep the area underneath our decking, clear of stuff. And I'm pretty sure I heard something hit it. Because sheet metal, makes a particular noise. That was really weird. At least you can still prove. Exactly. Santa's coming early. I'm not going to say the phrase. I'm not going to say the phrase. Oh, fuck. That's like leaving it wide open for somebody. Shame on you. Shame, shame, I know your name. My nose keeps itching. And no, Friday, it's not because I do what you do. Mr. Snack Happy. I'm assuming it was just wind or maybe snow came off the deck or something like that. Because underneath our deck is the venting for our washer and our dryer. I was trying to think of the right word for that. Because it's technically a vent for the dryer, but it's the drainage for the washer. And we like to keep that relatively clear so everything works better. Is that how he did it? I don't remember. Yeah, that's basically it. Except it wasn't show, it was shoe, remember? It was show me the proof. Or show me the proof, I think. Show me the proof? I don't fucking remember. Something like that. The flange, yes. The vent for the dryer, and then the drain pipe for our washer. It's underneath our decking. And we like to keep it clear because it helps so nothing freezes up as bad. Alpha coming in with an 80% sticky. What's going on, Alpha? Thank you for them 12 biddies. I very much appreciate it. Luckily, I don't think we got to worry about that anymore. Yeah, now you can't spell, so there you go. Suffer your inadequacies. Feel the pain.
Ban this dude from the Discord. I want him arrested.
Ban this dude from the Discord, huh? Way to go, Queso. Holy shit, yeah, it was shoe. Yep, I actually hadn't thought about that in a long time. Yeah, we really don't talk about it much right now, so we must stop the spread of this insanity. Exactly. Thank you for the awoo. Why are you licking my hand? I do not taste that good, I promise. See, you even shook your head. You didn't like the taste. Interesting message. Very much appreciate it, though. Let Charlie scream. I am debating if I'm going to stick with the contract for this job or not. My back fucking just killing me working this place. Oh, quit licking me. Thank you. Go back to licking yourself. Why do cats do that? You like my tree? Thank you. All the majority of the ornaments in it are actually ornaments that belong to my mother, my grandmother, and my great-grandmother. That was I don't enjoy being licked by the cats. Like, I love that they love me and stuff like that, but they go from licking themselves to licking me, and it's like, no, don't. Keep licking yourself. Leave me alone. But yeah, the tree itself is... No, I don't like sandpaper kisses at all. For them, it's bath time, right? Apparently. The tree itself is one that comes pre-strung with the lights and stuff like that. But all the ornaments on it are older than I am. You love the sound effects, you just can't deal with them. Yeah, Tay, Sway, and Alpha have fun with that. Sway kind of got me in a little bit of trouble, though, with YouTube from last night's stream. And you gotta be really careful when you're doing the sound effects. You really should not use any form of music unless it is considered to be like royalty free, general content type of situation. Because I got flagged for 2 of the things that he played last night. Luckily, all I have to do is remove those 2 little 10-second bits from the stream and everything will be fine. Do I have a Heat Miser ornament? I do not have a Heat Miser ornament, but I would love to fucking have one. So yeah, Jesse, what ends up happening is if you play music that is owned by a specific company that is not considered, for public use and or for that's royalty free, the owner of said music can definitely drop a copyright on you. But sound effects are different. You can do sound effects and stuff like that. You just really shouldn't do music. Betrayal. Okay. So when I was at work today, I turned on my Final Fantasy Pandora station, and listening to people do the Halo theme was fucking phenomenal. When I was getting really pissed off when I was reading a few things on my break, and that kicked on, I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go to fucking war. Give me my goddamn pistol. Give me my shotty. Let's go. Yeah, I wasn't struck. I wasn't got that way. I was just told I need to remove those little bits, and I can do that, and then I don't have to worry about it. But I did tell him you got to be a little bit more careful. Sound effects are completely fine. Just got to be really careful if you play anything about music wise that's longer than 5 seconds. Yes, the R2D2 stream is completely okay. You guys are just going to fill up the entire Twitch chat with blurp notifications. And I very much appreciate that. Everyone loves the sound effects. And if you don't love the sound effects, then I fucking apologize, but it's going to keep happening. Only lizard music is allowed. Lizard music is allowed in a certain time frame because it's technically taking out of the music setup. But when he did the gorillas with the Wheat Woo, that was actually flagged. So it really, really depends on how long the actual music is for. So the gorillas one got flagged. The what does the fox say? That got flagged. So you got to be very careful. Thank you for them 38 biddies there, Alpha. Do not need to keep going. It is fine. Yeah, so yeah, the which is funny because before he did the gorillas Wheat Woo and nothing happened. But this time he did it. It did get flagged and it got blocked. The video is now blocked in several territories, is what I was told, which I thought was very interesting. But that's exactly what YouTube told me until I removed those little bits. So be careful. Be careful. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to make you jump. I also forgot to ask, how do you guys like the starting soon screens? I'm using the thumbnails that J-Cart made for me. Using them as the starting soon screens. That way people know exactly what video it's going to be. That way I don't have to go onto YouTube and change the freaking thumbnail every goddamn time. That's a snore. That's terrifying. Mayo, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a pain per se. Like it's to keep things safe and, you know, within boundaries, I guess. But he does amazing work at thumbnails. Amazing work. And you never know, it might have a few more coming up here. I do got to pay him on Friday for what he's done so far, though.
Say what?
Jesus fucking Christ. Let me tell you what. No more Gorillas Westwoo. Yes. I mean, he can do the Patrick sound effect, the wee woo wee woo. If that was going the entire time, it'd be different. But because it has a chicka 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 wee woo, technically it has too much song time, which is why it was flagged by WGM, in fact. So I would like to not piss off that company. Are you talking about Feel Good Inc? Yeah. Yeah, it's Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz. She was trying to say Wheat Woo, but typed in West Woo. She's having spelling problems tonight. She's been thinking of a particular someone too much, that's all. No, it's not me, by the way. As much as some people claim it would be. Let me do this right quick here. No, I want to. Nope. Damn it. Yeah, send something right quick. There we go. You mean 2D from Gorillaz? Yes, I have been thinking about him so much. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Without a doubt, that's the one. Oh, it's already 10 o'clock. We must expel the keyboard demon. The keyboard demon is done. No more clicky clicky. I just had to send something, that's all. Oh, can I move you? Am I safe to move you? Nope, just chill. Just chill. That's right. Let me move you so I don't get clawed. Thank you. There you go. Oh. You played an arrow shot? Shot to the heart. Talking about favorite album of Gorillaz. Ooh. Damn armrest. I can say I actually don't have one. But then I don't have a single album of theirs either, so. Oh. I suppose I might hang around here for a few more minutes, and then I will probably jump off so I can get my, few hours of sleep before I have to wake up and go to work. Has none. Somehow, we always end up back on music. I don't think there's been a single Talkative Tuesday where we have not ended up on music. "6 a.m. comes too damn fast." My day starts at like 4:30. Work starts at 6. So Mayo, I understand. It just starts my work day starts when people are awaking. It's Jesse's fault. It is this time. Not the version that everyone knows. I like the Clint Eastwood. I do. Great when he did Josie Wales. Fistful of Dollars. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I also know you're talking about the song too, but Clint Eastwood was a hell of an actor. Gorillaz are good. They have a fair number of good songs. I wouldn't say they're like in my top 10, but that's just me. That's just me, I know. Blasphemy, oh no. Alright, though. Ladies, gents, and mystical creatures? I don't know. I am probably going to call it a fucking evening. I'm going to finish my soda, take care of my critters, and then go pass the fuck out. Hopefully, maybe. I might just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling for a little while. Who the hell knows? I want to thank y'all for hanging out. It's been good. I want to thank you guys for being supportive and actually having conversations and being overall good fucking people. Yes, Pill Rider's amazing. Good night, good night, good night. Enjoy yourselves a wonderful evening.